Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Slides and goes for the legs. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Goes air to air to deny them a chance. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Oh! The low kick connects. Picks up some damage with a long reaching attack. Player one chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Gets out of the corner. Sticks the jump in. Sticks the combo. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Knockdown. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Decides to puff up while they can. Tries to catch him out with the arc sting. Can't tech the throw. Closes the gap for the grab. Jumps. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. Buffs up. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Connects with medium kick. Knockdown and super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. This is gonna hurt. Dashes. Ooh, what a smart throw. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Low heavy, but no go. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Target combo into, oh, here, tricky hidden variable. Player one with the rhythm, owning that space. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets a risky buff in. Decides to meet them in the air. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Knockdown. Gets a chance at that jump-in. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. Did well to get the buff in there. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Opts for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Player one is in burnout. Drives off the table. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Okay, they trade hits. We're in the final moments of the round. Both fighters are playing around with a full drive gauge too. Jumps. Takes in the throw. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They were right to be on guard there. Player two has a slight life lead. Side switch in the corner. Player one chases them down. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Just goes for it at this range. Player one is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jump. One chance here may end this in there. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The low is denied. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? No good up high. Pressuring them in the corner. Buy some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. Slips the grab. Decides to meet them in the air. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Taking stock. Player 2 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. Big KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets a risky buff in. Holds out with the block. Okay, they trade hits. Long, low attack hits. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Buffs up. Barely blocks the jump in. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it. Hits the air throw. Sci-Hut knocked him out of the air. Drops him hard. Hits him with a bag of genius weave with that throw escape. Sets up with the flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. The low. Who will come out on top in this final round? Gets a risky buff. The low's blocked. Both fighters are standing firm with plenty of health remaining. Blocks the low kick. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Jumps! Lays down a Sai-Hasho! Dangerous range here. Sai-Hasho! Drops him hard. Jumps! Oh, gets the air throw? Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Throw is denied. A real test of nerves here. Nice fireball. Oh my God, what a throw set. Crowns him from above. Player 1 wraps it up with a throw. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Anticipated that throw. Gets the jump in. Barely blocks the jump in. Big, low, reaching heavy. Uses a long-range attack there to zone them perfectly. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Taking stock. Solid combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Knockdown. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. We're near the end of the round. Both fighters have KO! Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Big counter. Still very early in the round. They're still feeling each other out. Player 1 chases them down. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Blocking a jump-in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Risky up-close scrap still going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Ooh, what a smart throw! Both sides getting ready. Big connects with the throw. The next touch may decide this round. What kind of tricky hidden variable? Wraps it up with a throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Protect your neck. Low heavy. Smart stuff, poking at that range to zone the opponent. Plenty of health, full gauges, let's go. Goes out of sight. Jump drops them. Keeps them out. Tricky hidden variable. Quick medium poke. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? What now? A jump reads the jump in perfectly. Vagabond Edge connects. Somehow manages to bear the burnout. A real test of finds the target. Dangerous range here. Crowns him from above. Amazing. Closes it out. Player one was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. We're finally ready to begin this long picks the air throw. Jumps in. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. How are they going to deal damage? What's the play here? Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Does a good job of pushing back. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. The throw missed. Oh, easy tech. Jumps up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? The grab misses. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Jumps in. Big throw. Going in. Loads up a shuriken bomb. This may be it. Gets out of the corner. Sai Hasho. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Full SA meters on deck won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive 10 setting. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on their drive moves now. Knocked them out of the air. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Connects with the throw. Goes out of the flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jumps up. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Blocks the jump-in. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? What are they thinking here? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. No good up high. Holds out with the block. Big brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? Taking stock. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Decides to buff up while they can. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 has the meter lead. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Both fighters are barely alive. Knockdown. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2, they're going for the super art. Goes for the Sakai KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Dashes forward. Who's going to start things off? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Perfect parry. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Big opportunity coming. Steals back a chance. What'll happen here? Jumps up, goes for the jump in. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. The untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Protect your neck. Tap connects with the throw. Jump drops him from the air. Good judgment there. Player one with crowns him from above. Saihasho. Plenty of health. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Amazing. This may turn into a big chance. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Player two with the rhythm owning that space. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Jump, solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Vagabond Edge connects. Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Goes out of sight. Sets up with the jump in. Player one are you kidding me? Player one made some smart moves there. Great game. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Protect your neck. Oh, the throw connects. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Gets the jump in. Trips them up. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Taking stock. The jump in is deemed, oh, watch your head. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocking a jump in attack means you're at a disadvantage, so they should be looking to anti-air instead. Won't play their game. Says no with the overdrive Tenten. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. What'll happen here? Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Breaks those shins. Protect your neck! Lays down a Saihasho! Get out of there with the backdash. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Medium kick. Going in? Life needed. Goes out of sight. Clutch anti-air. Jumps up, reads the jump in perfectly. Player two, experiencing burnout. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Anti-air in the clutch. What are they gonna do? Any mistake wrecks them. They push their way out of the corner. Throws the kitchen sink at them. Flatline zone. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Decides to buff up while they can. Gets the jump in. You can open up chances to do big damage by baiting something out, getting that opening, and then jumping in. Grabs them. Taking stock. Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Finds the time to squeeze in a buff. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Escapes the corner to reset the situation. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Knockdown. Close them. What's next? Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. So little life left. Did well to get the buff in there. Jumps, barely blocks the jump in. The fighters return. Burnout on KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Slides and goes for the leg. They've both showed their hands a little bit. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Both of them were ready for a throw. Oh, the back and forth reads are unreal. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Blocks it. barely blocks the jump-in. Manages to block the jump-in attack. That's a counter. Looking to impress with this super. Oh, is this it? Or are they still in this? What? That was enough to kill? Yo, that read was godlike. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. They're on the lookout for jump-ins. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Trips him up. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Was well in range to score the throw. Taking stock. Player one chases them down. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. We're close to the point where one mistake could end the round. Knockdown. Throws him. What's next? From up above. Still slugging it out at this range. Player one can't afford mistakes without that drive through. They need. How will they utilize this? Player KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. The Fuha stalk to the brim. Look for them to turn up the heat now. Pokes with a medium kick. The Fuha's there to give them even better returns on their investment. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goal shots to pry them open. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. A quick breather. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. Knocked him out of the air. Reads the jump in perfectly. Oh, sniped. Player two will look to apply pressure here. A fireball at that range? Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opens with a jump in? The last round. It's now or never. Barely blocks the jump in. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Crowns them from above. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Both sides getting ready. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Fights back with authority. Tricky hidden variable. Looking for a hole. Jump, clutch, anti-air. Connects with the throw. Lays down a Sai Hasho. Connects with the tenpin. Both are ready to pull the trigger and drops him hard. Keeps him out. Getting those shuriken bombs ready. Solid anti-air. Sai Hasho anti-air in the clutch. They're in range. We're gonna see a distant lead to some big damage. Player two is in a very good spot now. Quick meet, they are done! Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.